It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Friday, the 6th of January. I'm Michael Groff. For the most part, dry conditions will be with us this weekend. Temperatures fairly close to seasonal averages, just some periods of high clouds around. Our next rain opportunity comes in here by roughly Tuesday or Tuesday night. But the thing about that is probably not much in the way of significant precipitation. However, the pattern does appear to start to change and may be favoring much more significant rainfall across the desert Southwest by about the end of the forecast period, by about day 9 or 10. Obviously, that's way out there, so we have a lot of time to look at it, and we will dive in and discuss in just a moment. But first, it is Friday, so that means it's Photo Friday here, and that's where we take a look at some of the photos and or videos that you guys have submitted. And first up, this is from David Parnell. I guess we're going back in time for this one. This is from quite a while ago. This is near 12th Street in Thomas. Looked like a nice day whenever that was. Then Beth was up in northern Arizona to check out the snow up in Flagstaff. This is right around the new year. A couple of nice snow shots there. And then coming back down the hill, this is from Wednesday night, the moonrise out there coming up over the valley. Tonight is the full moon, and so get out there and check it out. Should be some good opportunities for photos with mostly clear sky expected here in Phoenix tonight. This is from Chris Martin, the sunrise in Ahwatukee earlier this week. And then we go up to our friend Steve in Willow Creek, and they got some snow up there in northwest Arizona. He says almost 1.5 inches of precipitation in total so far since the new year. So they're off to a great start up in northwest Arizona, another part of the state that just really needs the rain and snow. And luckily, they've been getting it. So that's some wonderful news. And always cool to see the snow around here. And I know people say, it snows in Arizona. Yes, it does. Just not necessarily here in the deserts, but about half of the state, more than half of the state is mountains. So yes, there is snow to be found across the state. And then this is from Joe. This is from the Phoenix Zoo area, and looking at the pond there. Nice night. This was last night, and I have a couple of pictures as well. These are from me. The one and only Michelle out and I taking a walk. This is from Sunday night, the sunset right after the storms came on through. And then this is from last night, taking the dogs out to the dog park. Great time, and right about sunset. And you can't really see it too well here, but the sky was actually turning kind of pink. So pretty cool. And there's the sunset from last night. And last but certainly not least, Ryan Seek with some storm coverage from a few days ago. As the storms are rolling through, this is down on I-8. He was heading toward Gila Bend and trying to keep ahead of those storms. So we'll just roll this here, some time-lapse video as he stays ahead of those. I think a little bit of a shelf cloud coming in on a couple of these. So some gusty winds, some rain, a little bit of hail with some of the stronger storms, although he says these were not really severe. These are sub-severe storms, certainly, but still produce some gusty winds and some rain, and always good to see those. So thank you to Ryan. Thank you to everyone. Our first Photo Friday of the new year. And the question everyone asks, how do I get on Photo Friday? You can do so by sending your submissions to my email address. groffshow@gmail.com is the email address. That is groffshow@gmail.com for Photo Friday. All right, let's get out there and take a look at things. The almanac from yesterday, first of all, 64 degrees. The afternoon high, 49. The morning low, normal high, 66. Normal low, 45. And there you go. That's sunrise, still at 7:33 a.m. That's the latest it gets here. It'll start getting earlier over the next few days, and eventually our daylight hours are really going to take off. So enjoy the short days if you like them. The cooler weather is what that means. Enjoy it while we've got it. All right, looking outside right now, we've got partly cloudy sky across the valley here at 9:46 a.m. We're sitting at 52 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point 45, humidity 76%. The winds are calm. The barometer is steady. Upper level weather pattern around the nation, and we've got a trough just north of Arizona, really. Baggy troughing kind of persists over the entire west, and a vigorous low off the west coast, but That system brushed by last night. We did have some sprinkles across northern Maricopa County, but nothing that really amounted to anything here. And so the major story is, of course, California continuing to get slammed with very heavy rain, mountain snow, strong winds. They really need the rain and snow, so no complaints there. Just wish they probably got it a little bit lighter, a little bit more of a steady as opposed to a torrential rain. Anyway, the watch warning map, they still have flood advisories, flood watches, wind advisories, high wind warnings, and winter storm warnings. Some winter weather up across the northern plains states, some fog as well. That's been a problem. Convective outlook for today. Not only are we not expecting any severe weather, not even a rumble of thunder to be found across the contiguous United States. Here's a look at precipitation. I don't know where that map went. Well, the precipitation outlook around here, not much to be had. If anything, we'll see a little bit of light rain across the northwest part of the state, but other than that, we're not expecting much of anything anytime soon. Maybe a few hundredths of an inch as we go into next week. I don't know where that graphic went, but whatever. Here we go to the models. Check it out. The GFS. It's a Friday. Something always happens. Michelle's not here. That's what it is. When our executive producer is out of the studio, when she's out of the building, that's when things go wrong. All right. Anyway, this is the GFS, the 06Z run. This is valid 2 o'clock this afternoon. Troughing still remains off the west coast, a southwesterly flow here. And so what it means for us down at the surface for today, well, we've got some clouds around. We'll call it partly cloudy. High temperatures this afternoon should be about the mid-60s, pretty close to the average for this date. Tonight, skies turn mostly clear. Overnight lows, they're going to get cooler with some drier air coming in. We'll get down in the mid-30s in the cold spots, low 40s or so for the urban core. Probably don't need to worry about covering your plants, but just know it's going to get chilly tonight. And then tomorrow, mostly sunny sky returns. High temperatures should get back to the mid-60s. We'll start the day out in the upper 30s to mid-40s on Sunday. High temperatures get back into the mid-60s, maybe even upper 60s. And same thing on Monday. We could even get pretty close to 70 with an increase in clouds. And you'll notice more rain, heavy rain, and mountain snow for California. That system is going to come our way. But again, most of the moisture and dynamics stay to the north of us. Tuesday, clouds rolling in, slight chance of an afternoon shower here, the better chance of rain again across the northern, northwest part of the state. Heading over toward Las Vegas and into Southern California, mountain snow, heavy snow at times out that way. High temperatures here on Tuesday, again, probably in the mid-60s, mid to upper 60s. Tuesday night's the best chance of rain here in the immediate term forecast with about a 30% chance we'll see anything here in Phoenix. And then on Wednesday, that system moves on by partly cloudy sky. High temperatures should cool off to the upper 50s to middle 60s. Here's Thursday, another system lining up to the west of us, and we are partly cloudy with high temperatures again, somewhere in the low 60s or so. All right, now here's a week from today. This is Friday the 13th. We've got a ridge over the nation's midsection, another deepening trough off the west coast. Now, that system is one we will watch because a very strong upper-level jet is going to really carve out an impressive trough, at least according to the majority of our ensemble guidance and our deterministic members, because look what happens as we go out to Sunday. This is January 15th, an extremely impressive cold core upper low here, diving down the California coast. That upper low just to the southeast of San Francisco, a 534 decameter low. And look at that. If that does verify, man, California getting some heavy rain, mountain snow, but some pretty impressive rain would be coming in here as well, and the snow levels will be coming down. So this could be a very impressive winter storm. But again, I caution you, of course, this is 10 days out and a lot likely to change between now and then. All right, as we take a look at rainfall for Phoenix, coming off the European ensemble, and this goes all the way out through January the 20th. And the ensemble mean coming up to about an inch now. Control member a little bit higher than that. Some of the individual members show some very impressive rain. And again, we've been talking about this for a while. There does appear, at least according to a vast majority of the ensemble guidance, there are clear indications of a pattern change out about mid-month that would bring an atmospheric river and stronger negative height anomalies into the southwest for better chances of precipitation. So we will watch those model trends, but I'm just telling you that is an increasing likelihood out there by about 10 days. And then temperatures off the national blend of models, highs most days, mid-60s to near 70, and then a lowering of afternoon temperatures for sure as we get out to 10 days and beyond with that possibility of a pattern change. Obviously, that's going to bring about colder and wetter conditions here into the Southwest. And that is going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is due back here on Monday morning. Of course, updates before that if necessary, should you happen to enjoy these videos. And of course you do. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. The executive producer in absentia today is the one and only my Asian sensation, sweetest of all time. She is Michelle. And you guys, thank you so much for watching and all of your continued support. These videos, they are impossible without you. I mean, I guess they're technically possible. I would just be here talking to no one. And why would I ever want to do that? I do it anyway, so I don't know. But I just appreciate each and every one of you so much and all of your contributions to Photo Friday, your comments, your live chats, just everything. It is sensational, and thank you once again. All right, you guys, be safe. Have yourselves a great Friday and a wonderful weekend.